They both also talk about this very famous concept that one should stay within their circle of competence. They put forward the argument that investors should focus on industries, businesses, and let's say these kind of investing opportunities that they themselves understand very well. One should completely avoid investing in areas that they don't understand or have any clue about. So it is a framework which can be a very okay, yo guys, namaskaram. So today I wanted to talk about this concept of circles of competence. So actually this is quite famous by some of the famous investors such as Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger. So anyhow, let's get started. So before that I also wanted to kind of share a very good tool with you all. So lately I've been doing the artist's way, and there is this beautiful task of kind of writing a letter from your 80-year-old self to your current self. This is a very eye opening thought since it gives you the right perspective as to what all habits and behaviors one must include in their current routine, or let's say inculcate in their current routine. So when you travel in the future, you would see that your older self wouldn't care much about the little stresses, the challenges that life is currently kind of throwing at you. What would only matter is the type of decisions that you are taking right now that would compound, either positively or negatively in the long run. The aim then becomes to move more towards, let us say, more positive decisions that compound in the longer run. So it can be getting enough sleep, exercising a bit more, or maybe investing in relationships that truly matter. So, what would your 80-year-old self think about the decisions you're making today? Is a very important question to introspect on a day by day basis. It's also a lot of things in life. Most importantly, you move from a place of vagueness to a place of specificity, and kind of start investing into the right things that matter. So, based on this concept, now let us look at the lives of Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger. So, there's a famous quote by Munger wherein he says that, and I quote, it is remarkable how much long term advantage people like us have gotten by trying to be consistently not stupid instead of trying to be very intelligent, and I unquote. So, I think the aim in life is not to be so stupid and just kind of go into that pursuit of reducing your chances of stupidity. They both also talk about this very famous concept that one should stay within their circle of competence. They put forward the argument that investors should focus on industries, businesses, and let's say these kind of investing opportunities that they themselves understand very well. One should completely avoid investing in areas that they don't understand or have any clue about. So, it is a framework which can be a very good tool to use, provided we see clearly that we should just focus on our own strengths and avoid useless errors. So, once we identify a circle, we can always work to expand it, but never ever go out of it in critical life decisions. Fundamentally, I feel that there are two important pillars or pieces to this. The first is to remain 100% honest with your current competence. Richard Feynman says, and I quote, "We are the easiest person to fool." So we usually would overestimate our competence. No, I think that's where the hard part is. Be honest with who you are and see yourself in the mirror for who you actually are, where you stand currently, what's your level of competence in, let's say, social hierarchy of things. The second step is to kind of enforce the boundaries that you have established and work slowly at expanding them. Of course, you can go the extra mile if you feel the risk of doing so is worth it, but well, we must play the long term game in life of showing up every day and working at things at a consistent pace rather than acting stupid and hurting ourselves in the long run. So, what do you feel about, what do you feel is your circle of competence? How would you go on defining that? Let me know in the comment section down below. Would be happy to read some different perspectives. So, to conclude this video, I would like to quote Jim Rohn, wherein he says that And I quote, formal education will make you a living, self education will make you a fortune. And I unquote. So, yeah, these are like 2 to 3 tools which I wanted you to experiment with, which I myself am currently experimenting with. And let us see what kind of difference does it make in our daily lives. And do consider subscribing my newsletter, wherein I send daily like updates, or let's say small snippets. It's just a 1 to 2 minute read which can help you get your day started the right way. Until then, this is Debashish Pindra from Debukidastak signing off. Cheers.